Thank you. I'm just waiting for certain people to come on board. It's a sensitive topic that we're going to discuss this morning. So, and I haven't got that much time before my appointment start coming in. I like to do my program sometimes in the morning, especially on a Friday. I like to go home on time. So I want to welcome you as you are coming on board one by one. Good morning to you. I want to appreciate you. I want you to know that you are important. I want you to know that I do this program because of you that's supporting it, coming online to join me. So I really love you all, and I appreciate you. I remain humble. Regardless of my stature, I remain humble with great humility. I say thank you to you all. Good morning to you, dear. Good morning. I purposely, can you see me very well? It looks as if my seat is let me see if I can. I intentionally want to do this program because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of issues with regards to what we call modern day slavery. But having said that, there is always a way to control things, you know. There's always a way to control things, and that is the main reason why I want us to discuss on this matter, particularly to this one that I just brought in today, on modern day slavery. It's becoming a global epidemic now, a global problem, in which if some of you listened to the panorama last night, on the BBC panorama, it's evidence that Nigeria was named as one of the 4 countries that majorly run that kind of organization or run that kind of situation, you know, that are heavily involved in modern day slavery, which is called human trafficking. It's part of human trafficking. Good morning to you. Good morning, love. Good morning. Good morning to you as you are coming on. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of you as you're coming in one by one. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful Friday here in the United Kingdom, so I welcome you on board one by one. You are all fantastic. You see, the whole idea is just for every one of us to share our brain together, you know. I want us to share our brain together to enjoy each other all the time when I'm available in the morning time like this, because I usually love to do my appointments after 10 o'clock, so I don't see clients until after 10 o'clock or 11 when I arrange myself properly till the evening time, you know. So the whole idea today is for us to talk about what we call modern day slavery, you know. Modern day slavery, we thought we are controlling it in the United Kingdom, and that is why we passed the Act of 2016 to see the decrease in the numbers of people that are being brought to the United Kingdom and being used as a slave in the house, especially private household and businesses as well. But apparently, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. It's not the first way around, way in. It's the other way around. Instead of the heart to control and see the decrease, it appears that it's now increasing. So if Britain is not careful, it will be a dumping ground as well. There are over 21 million people worldwide that are being used for modern day slavery now. Over 21 million people being used for modern day slavery. I'm using this phone for a line. Who is this calling me? Listen, who is this? I'm on a live chat program. Yeah, hi. Can I call you back, please? Because I'm on a live program. I'll call you back. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye. Right, as I was saying, there are over 21 million people worldwide that have been used, you know. Good morning, dear, good morning, for this particular issue. And as a result of that, the country and the society is alarmed. The world is alarmed. But majorly, United Kingdom is alarmed, you know. And the mic is not loud enough. Okay. I think that's what I can offer you. I don't know why. You know, so the world is now alarmed to that problem. And as a result of that, we need to start thinking of a way to control it. What really prompts me to this program this morning, apart from what I have, you know, I've been hearing from people from Nigeria and the diaspora, I didn't take it that serious much. You see, I don't take information on the face value unless I saw it on official headed paper. And I researched and I found I don't really take rumors into account. Because if I'm taking rumors every day and coming on board as a result of having rumors, then I'll be just working on rumor fictions. I will not be working on fact and real. So I tend not to run into the idea of taking information on gossip lane. So I don't take information on gossip lane. I like to see it myself. I like to view things. I like to assess things myself. So I don't work on gossip. As a lawyer, I don't work on gossip because it won't take me far. So I don't have the time for it. But last night has brought it to my attention that Nigerian is involved in modern day slavery. It was named. Nigerian was named yesterday, last night on Panorama. And it's a shame. Because it's an act of wickedness. What did I say? It's an act of wickedness. For anyone to bring in someone else's child from their comfort zone, even though if they are hungry and they needed help, they are still comfortable being hungry under their mother. Don't forget. So why are you doing a favor that you cannot finish? Why are you starting a race that you cannot end? That's the question I have. Why people starting a race that they cannot end? Why are you doing people a favor that is not favorable? Indirectly, you're trying to use it to help yourself, to accelerate your own journey, you know, to fasting or to assist your family. But at the end of the day, somebody is being punished in between. Somebody is just being, you know, left out there. Maltreating. Don't forget that I'm a human rights lawyer, which necessarily have to prompt me into this kind of topic all the time. I am a human rights lawyer. So therefore, I will be coming out and dealing with talk show like this. This is talk show. I told you that the program is more or less like Oprah Winfrey. But when I start it fully, then you understand where I'm taking this program to. But it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Hello, good morning to you. Thank God. I'm on the live program, so what is this? Well, if you are okay, because I'm on the live chat. Yeah, of course. So as I was saying, it is important, you know, it is important that we basically understand what modern day slavery entails so we can avoid from getting involved. We can deter ourselves completely from being inside it. You see, don't get yourself in a situation where you know that you cannot help, because you might go to prison for it the way it's going now. Don't go to Nigeria and say you want to bring Mama Iyabo's child to UK for a better life, and you are now making that life worse than it was before. You see, the position of contract law is that you restore me back, restitution, to a situation that I was before I came into business with you. That's the law of contract. So if you go in there to go and take a child from a father or a mother in the name of bettering that family's life, but then you end up having that child under your bed as a slave, kept that child in the house and not allowing him or her to go out, to mingle, to educate, to go to church or to go to mosque, to do things, you are participating in modern day slavery. Do you understand? You are participating in modern day slavery. And you might go to prison for it. You might end up going to jail. We're looking at the statistics, like I said to you. Human life should be more valuable than anything else. You should value people's life first. There is a Yoruba proverb that says, "Òòṣà tó bá lè gbè mí, fi mí sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá mi." Before I go in, I have a chat. I have a funny thing to do to you guys. For the interest of some of you that are Celestial and Cherubim, I was at the Mama Iyadura Esther Abiola's church. Before I go into my topic, I just remember now. I was at the church. You know, I don't go places anyhow, but I always be in the place when it's needed or when the Spirit of God is there, really performing. So I don't go in Jade Doti. Now, for those who did not know about them very well, I was there and I was opportune to have this there amure that they gave me. You know, they were distributing this, so they gave me this Celestial and Kerubu uniting together. Don't forget that I'm a mother Celestial in Nigeria. Many of you will know that I'm a matron for a Celestial church in Nigeria, so I am on the highest rank, so I'm not a novice to what is going on. I joined Celestial in 1981 when I joined Celestial, so I'm not just nobody. But I decided not to go to Celestial in London, in the United Kingdom, since I came back to UK in the 90s. The reason why I did not go to Celestial in the UK is best known to me. But when I went to Mama Ajayi's church 2 days ago, to be honest with you, I was highly impressed. What did I say? I was highly impressed. One, she's a woman. Secondly, she's humble. Third, she's focused. And fourth, she commands her own crowd in her own style. She do it in her own way. So I am very impressed. So I'm not a novice to a white garment church. I joined Celestial in 1981. I am on the highest rank now as a mother Celestial, but I don't go to Celestial in London, in the UK. So don't forget, I am a bona fide Church of England member for 25 years in the United Kingdom, and I'm enjoying it because there is peace. Shadura kin shamiga masimbe. I cannot stand gossip. I cannot stand one sope. I don't have the temper to swallow it, and I don't want to lose focus of what God is sending me to do. But when I went with this guy, went to this people's church on Wednesday, they call it Shiloh program. You see, Shiloh program is not for Anna that was barren. It was a proverb. Shiloh is not for somebody who is looking for a child alone. Shiloh is for some people who are waiting for God on promotion, on success, on financial restitution, on humanity relationship. That is Shiloh. Shiloh, that is what Shiloh is for. She gave me numbers of days that I can decide to come. But the Holy Spirit said, go on Wednesday. The Holy Spirit said to me, go on Wednesday. And I've been battling to come. So I prayed to God. I said, God, every spirit that is delaying me from going to this place, take it away from me. If this is your will, let me attend and see her now. Because we have spoken at length. But she said, no, you need to come and see me in my place. I don't make friends from distance. Come, let me see you. But in honest with you, when I went there, I really, really, really loved what I saw. And I'm not going to deny it. I don't care whether somebody is sad there. That's your sadness. I don't care about your sadness. All I know is that I have a lot of happy people that love that what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it. So I went in there, and what I saw, I really love it. So I just want to encourage people that, you see, don't believe in anything gossip until you see it yourself. Don't follow gossip until you see things yourself and work on it yourself. Then you make up your mind. Gossip cannot make you to get to your destiny land. Òfófó ṣíṣe ò lè gbé ẹ dé ilẹ̀ ìlérí. That's just the point. Òfófó ṣíṣe cannot take you to a promised land. So you should not rely on one sọ pé gossip. Go and see things yourself. Where God is working, nobody can stop them. Nobody can delay. You go to a place, if you don't like, you go. But if you have a plain heart, as soon as I enter, the music hit my head. So I lost into their world because I love music. And then music is just communication. It makes me happy. It gets me going. I listen. I give it interpretation. I interpret music into my brain. So it works for me very well. In any ramification, music works for me because I always interpret it in my mind. So I enjoy music. So I don't know why people are having problem in understanding individual people as an individual first before you make up your mind. I know people may have said a lot of things about me as well, but who cares? The job is that I love what I saw on Wednesday, and believe me or not, Oma allowed though, because Mama has given me a date to come and talk. Mama's event planner, which is one of my guys, half of that church, in fact not half, 80% of that church know me than I know myself. They are my fans. As I entered, I was placed in a high seat where Kabiyesi sits when he came to England. In fact, Kabiyesi was one of the people that made me go quickly. He did not say it directly, but I know when he came from that program, he called me and said, "Ṣé o gbéraga ni, ṣé o gbéraga ni, ṣé o gbéraga ni." The Holy Spirit is saying that because you were not found there, you were not among those who were at the comforter, and he didn't see you when he came to London for a match as well either. So he was thinking that how can somebody be doing a popular program and not be among these people here? But it wasn't my fault. First in March I was in Nigeria. Second, when they were doing the comforter, I had another program elsewhere, so there is no way I could attend the comforter at Excel. So it wasn't that I proud. It wasn't proud at all. But the most important thing is that it was Kabiyesi's voice, Ooni of Ife Arole Oodua Akade Ope Lori, that made me now say, listen, enough of this ranting. I need to go there and go and see what is happening. He did not say to me directly, but I knew that's where he was heading to when he called me and said, ṣé o gbéraga ni, ṣé o gbéraga ni, ṣé o gbéraga ni. I was smiling. I said, no, Kabiyesi, sir, mi ò gbéraga. Kí ló dé? He didn't say anything. He just prayed for me. Wọ́n wúre fún mi. When he prayed with me, then my mind said to me that no, enough is enough. And I've already spoken with Mama twice. Mama has called me. We've spoken. I called Mama. Mama called me back. I was one that called Mama, so she called me back without knowing who I was. When we spoke, Mama said, no, come to me now. I don't make friends from distance. You need to come to me if you want to do business. I do business with people that I see. I don't do business with far. I'm not looking for money. You know me as a human rights lawyer. I go to many churches. I go to many places to speak. People give me what they like. They give me gifts that comes from their mind. But I don't charge people. I don't charge. My job is as a lawyer is different. When you come to my office, I'll charge you. But if the company or the organization want to retain me, then I'll start charging you. That's a different matter. If you want to retain me, then I'll charge the church and say, listen, on this day, I'll be coming to your church to give advice to your congregation. And this is how much your church must be paying me every month. When I do full application, this is how it will work out. So that's a different matter where we have what we call retainership. But that's the situation. So I was pleased and I love what I saw. So say I like Mama Esther Abimbola Ajayi, I think it's understatement. I love her. I love her to the extent that she was so humble. You know, the way she spoke with me and deals with matter that I saw her resolving with somebody else's on that day makes me so much fall in love with her that èèyàn ṣe máa wà tó ní owó tó ní gbogbo nǹkan tó dẹ̀ rọra ẹ̀ lọlẹ̀ bí eléyìí tó ṣe pé kàn focus lórí iṣẹ́ Olúwa ni oníkálukú ló mọ ibi tọ́lọ́run gbé òun lọ. But I love that what I saw. You can see the pictures I put on my personal page, my personal profile page. That's the communication. That's the language that's spoken on that day. Love. If you have a plain heart, oh, ní máa wo nǹkan tẹ́nì kankan ṣe kó máa jealous, kó máa gossip. Nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ni máa focus lé lórí. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ gain lára ẹni ẹ̀ wá focus. You focus on that person. As from today onward, that's my mama. That is my mama. So leave that and let's continue with what we are doing. Thank you for joining us. So like I was telling you, I'm talking about the issue of modern day slavery. Modern day slavery, it appears that we need to find a way to control it now. We cannot continue to leave it as it is and pretend as if we are not aware of the problem out there. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. You're fantastic. Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. Nigerian was named last night. Romania is also there. Italy is there. Turkey is there. But unfortunately, Afghanistan was there as well. How can we be found in the midst of those kind of things with all our exposures, our education? How can we be doing that? If you're out there and you have experience and you know what is going on, can you call us on 07908 628240? We are talking about modern day slavery, how to control it, how to end it, especially from people in Nigeria, people in Britain, Nigeria in the diaspora, bringing people from their homes, from their comfort zone in Nigeria, saying that you are going to assist them, you are going to help them. But at the end of the day, he is not going anywhere. It's not moving anywhere. So how do we want to deal with this matter? Join me right now on 07908 628240. Tokunbo Olagbaye is my name. If you want to call in, the line is open out on 07908 628240. Apologies to those who have called. I took the phone elsewhere, so I have to go and pick it up from another table. So that's just the situation. So if you're out there, we're talking about the issue of 07908 628240 on the telephone line you have to call. Modern day slavery. How can we control it? You know, it's more or less human trafficking. When you bring a child into the country, it's human trafficking. If you don't know indirectly, it's not different from human trafficking, because you brought that person into the country to use it, cheap labor, to use him or her on a cheap labor. There are so many instances that have come through my desk in this office. People have reported they brought them in under visa. Some of them brought in under domestic worker. And when it comes to the time to renew, the boss failed to renew. And you know the most annoying part of it? The boss husband will be sleeping with the girl in the house. It's Nigeria that is doing it. I'm talking about the Nigeria. I'm dealing with the Nigerian problem in the diaspora. Because you cannot talk about the country or tribe that you are not really familiar with. But I can assure you that this is what I have been receiving. The reports have come to me more than 20, 30 odd times. How can we end it? How can we stop it? If you have a person that is in there, can you speak out before it gets out of hand? Okay, I will look at it. I will look at it. I don't know. You shouldn't have been blocked. I've been trying to communicate back as well. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I beg your pardon. Give me time to look at it. I can see your name now. So I'll go and see where the problem comes from. I'm still blocked from your personal page for being a mediator. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, we cannot pretend as if we are not seeing things. We need to look at it in a different form entirely. Do you understand? We have to look at it in a different form. You know, it happens to my cousin. Thank you for me. Thank you. Did you see that? You know, there are many ladies that have come to my practice to report incidents. And some of them, their boyfriend have come to report. There's a particular guy that is telling me up to today that he's not sure that his first child doesn't belong to the madam's husband. Because he's asking questions from that lady that has he ever slept with you? The girl, she's not talking, she doesn't want to spoil matters. The matter is probably before social worker, social services, and the police. So please, if you are out there, 07908 628240 is the number to call us on. We need your input. We need you to chip in. We need you to advise us. I cannot do this thing alone. It is true I'm a legal practitioner. you know, and I'm working on fact and real story, not fiction. But then at the end of the day, I want you to assist us as well and chip in. Do not just ignore us and pretend as if you're not hearing what we're saying. Please, you need to join us. We're talking about the issue of modern day slavery, how to control it, how to stop it. It happens to my brother's wife. That's it, you see? Renike. In what way does it happen to your brother's wife? In what way did it happen to your friend or your people? In what way? Can you call us on 07908 628240? The statistics is saying that the migrant crisis triggers, you know, the risk of slavery in European Union continent. The supply of that chain is the migrant crisis. You know why? It's because the country where people are coming from are poor. People are poor. They cannot afford to have their 3 square meals. So as a result of that, even some parents are even selling, you know, their child into that slavery. Give it to people, you know. And it's not just slavery. That some are called sex slavery. That the people from yesterday night saw it, that those people who are on sex offenders list travel to Europe to go and do sex slavery. You know, go and get girls, buy them for sex. It's modern day slavery. And I thought we abolished slavery 200 years back now. So I don't know why we're still having this kind of problem in the midst, in our modern day lifestyle. I thought it was supposed to be moving more than that. But it's shocking to note that we are still on the same matter, still on the same problem. Indirect labor, slavery. We are on 07908 628240. It says that over 21 million people are subject to some kind of form of slavery. Over 21 million people are subject to what kind of slavery, one way or the other. Over 21 million all over the world. That is huge. That is huge. But the most significant one that I want to deal with today, it also happened to one of my sisters. Thank God that after a year she was able to escape. We are still looking for a way she can get her stay now. You see? The thick madams, that's the way I see them. People who behave in that way, I call them thick madam. They go out to the country, especially to Nigeria, to tell the parent that I will take your child to UK. I will better your life. I will help her. It happens most especially to girls. It is the girls that suffer so much on this child slavery thing. The boys ones are not huge. It's quite heavy in female aspect side, you know. And it's rather unfortunate that we are having that kind of situation in our society. If the country are good, the citizen will not be anxious to track out of the country by all means. Exactly, Ajia. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Because it will be hard to see Britain in modern day slavery doing it, you know. But is that the problem is that they bring people into Britain. People bring people into the United Kingdom to enslave. And it's really unfair. It's really, really, really unfair. We have to be very vigilant now because you have to be vigilant because the modern day slavery index, which normally give us the statistics of what is happening in that particular topic, it reveals that the increased possibility, or it increased that there is possibility that there will continue to be an increase in that area. Thank you. So there are so many vulnerable people among our midst, in our society, in the diaspora. So you and I need to be vigilant. Hear the noise, speak out, report to the organization, individuals come together and discuss matter. It is the only means of controlling modern day slavery, to end it. It has to be. We have to end it. But how do we do it? How do we help people to come out of it? There is no way we can continue to pretend. Modern day slavery is a problem. It's an epidemic problem. It's a global problem. Also, parents, especially Nigerian parents, need to be educated to know what is really happening abroad. They need not to encourage children abroad without genuine reason, especially girls. Sleepless in USA and watching this wonderful woman. Thank you, Joyce, my friend that we met at the airport, isn't it? Thank you. We met at the airport in Lagos, isn't it, when we were flying back to... I was flying into UK, you were flying into United States, but you had a stopover in the United Kingdom, but we met at the airport. But you've always been my fan anyway before we met at the airport, so thank you for that. I love you. Thank you. So we're still talking about this issue that we really need to find a way to control it, because continue to pretend as if it never happens among us or in our midst, we will be lying. It's like when the Bible says, if we say we have not sinned, we are lying. We're all sinners. So if we want to pretend that we've not heard about the modern day slavery, or it does not happen in Nigeria, in the diaspora, among Nigeria in the diaspora, you're a big liar. You will be lying. You will be lying, and you will be lying to your, I don't know. You will be lying anyway. You'll be lying to your destiny that you saw it. You saw somebody being maltreated. You knew somebody is being taken for granted. Somebody's life, somebody is vulnerable. Somebody's life is vulnerable. Somebody is being trafficked into the United Kingdom. Somebody is being maltreated. And then you are not talking. And those parents who are out there, yeah, the problem is due to the love of money. That's it. But the parents that are releasing their child for their friends to bring to the United Kingdom, you need to be awake of things. The motivation is the love for money. I know. So you need to understand that your child that has traveled to the United Kingdom with your friend, you need to have an update. You need to be phoning that child. You need to have access. Don't release your child for love of money, please. If both of you are drinking Gary together, let it be. Our God is a Jehovah Jireh, the one that provides for our needs. If we are not lazy, we will continue to eat and be okay. Is it not to eat and put on clothes and be happy? Once you have something, somewhere to put your head in the night. Why people are so much into money and ruin their children's life is what I don't understand. Under this word, modern day slavery, that topic I am dealing with now. Number to call on is 07908 628240. 07908. I haven't got my glasses. 628240. That's the number to call in. So we're on 07908 628240. It's so important that we talk about this and sort it out once and for all. We cannot pretend as if it's not happening. Believe me, it does. And it's really bad. People are not happy there. People are sad. Come to talk of it, Nigeria's name was mentioned last night on the Panorama. How dare you guys do that? How dare you not try to see a way forward? You see, one thing about me is that I don't get involved in something that I cannot finish. If I start a race, I will definitely finish that race. I am not a coward. I love you too, my baby. Do you understand? I am not a coward. If I have a child in mind, I will not leave that child until I finish that race. So it's the mother of the child that needs to be careful and tighten her belt with me. Because I don't start a race that I will not complete. And I think it's an act of cowardness, act of sinful, act of wickedness to have brought a child, someone else's child, into a foreign land where you know she has no family except you that everybody rely on. And then continually maltreating that child is bad. Let me tell you the difference between you and between us, Nigeria, and people that come from Philippines, for example. I have a client that she's a senior nurse from Philippines, a British citizen in the United Kingdom. I started her domestic workers case in 2011. Helped her to, they fill in an application for domestic worker from Philippines. They used a local lawyer in Philippines. It was refused. They brought the case to me in England. I looked at the case. I took it on. I went to court. I won the case. And since I won that case, I have been continuously renewing every year for their domestic worker in a private household. You see the difference between you and them? That domestic worker has get it to the stage of 5 years continuously without problem. Not only that, her salary is going into her bank account, into that lady's personal bank account. Not only that, they travel to their home country together for holidays. They go to party together, they do things together, they make sure that she's happy. What's the difference between them and us? Are they not human beings? Do they not have blood running in their veins? Why can't Nigerians do the same? I thought we're supposed to put love forward in everything that we do. Why heart of wickedness? When I see that lady, the nurse lady, and her domestic assistant, I always say to her that you surprise me. You show to me that you're not from a black nation country. Why is black people black in mind? Because Nigeria is only country that was named yesterday. Only black country that was named yesterday. You see, the rest of the white nation that were named is for sex. Bringing girls for sex. They're using girls for sex. But the Nigerian one is that they went into home to that parent to say that I want to better your child's life. I want to assist your child. I want to give your child and your family a better life. And as a result, it ended up to be something else. Good morning to you. We are talking about modern-day slavery and how to end it. We are also looking into the situation where Nigerian has been named last night. So how can we control it, that we are not participating in that kind of dirty business? Are you with me? Hello? Are you talking? Yeah, please carry on. I can't hear you, and I think the public want to hear you as well. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you can talk on now. Talk. Carry on. I think she's struggling. I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she's struggling with the line. We are on 07908-628-240. We need to talk about this and see how way forward, We need to talk about it and see way forward. There is no way we can pretend as if it's not happening. It's happening in our midst. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hello?
Yeah, go on.
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, go on, please.
sorry.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, so I would like to contribute to the
Please,
program
please,
anyway.
please go ahead.
Is it okay for me to speak Yoruba?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead if you are comfortable.
Sister mi yẹn ni pé actually ẹni tó mú wá sí bíbá yìí tó mú wá sí London ní bíbá yìí.
Mm-hmm.
Because most cases kì í ṣe fault àwọn parents because parents mi wà tí wọn wà educated, right? So and in her own case even it wasn't even the woman tó mú wá sí bíbá yìí ló san gbogbo bills tó fi wá sí bíbá yìí yẹn ló raise owó yẹn láti mú wá sí bíbá yìí. Right? So ìyá yẹn gba so many things. To the extent pé ọmọ how many old ọmọ 85 tẹ wá yí age nígbà yẹn sí 76 in order láti bá woman yẹn kó ọmọ mẹ́ta wọlé.
How do you mean that one year 75 85 to 76?
Wọ́n increase the age.
1985 ni àbí náà bí.
1985 ni lady.
Wọ́n wá change age yẹn sí 19.
Increase it to 1976.
Okay.
So that ó máa look kó dàgbà.
Okay.
Mi ìmọ̀ bó ṣe arrange kìíní yẹn right.
Okay.
Because we were just like distant relative. But later gbà tó yá tán ni I got involved anyway. But nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n yí èjì ẹ̀ with hope pé nǹkan tó ń parọ́ fún mọ̀mí ẹ̀ ni pé láti fi help wọn àbí láti pé ìdíwé tó ṣe wà nígbà tí wọ́n wà Nàìjíríà níbẹ̀ láti fi kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọlé then tó bá dé wọ́n máa change age ìyá tí ò mọ̀ kankan tí ò lọ school wọ́n máa change age padà sí normal age tó ṣe wọ́n ṣàṣọ gbogbo ẹ̀ at the end of the day wọ́n gbé ọmọ yẹn wọlé ó bá obìnrin yẹn kó ọmọ wọ ìlú nígbà tí kọ́ ọmọ wọ ìlú obìnrin yẹn máa lọ sùn ó ti padà ṣe pépà àwọn ọmọ yẹn kò ṣe ti ọmọ yẹn ó máa lo ọmọ yìí lọ sùn right ó dẹ̀ tún ní shop rent chair tọmọ yẹn ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ti ń ṣe irun fún àwọn èèyàn so at the end of the day a lot ní pé kó nǹkan tí mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ó fẹ́ exploit ọmọ ìdẹ́yìn ó fẹ́ máa gbé ọmọ yìí fún àwọn bàbá àgbàlagbà which ọmọ yìí ó refuse láti ṣe. ṣùgbọ́n tí ìyá yẹn pọ̀ jù wípé jọ́mi kọ́ mọ́kàn mistakenly iṣẹ́ ọmọ tó ti kó ọmọ tó wà bold tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ti wá kó láyà jẹ. thank God pé àwọn tó ń jọ ń gbé nu leisure apartment ló ń gbé they were able to sọ fún ọmọ yìí pé wá kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe at least oníṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sá kúrò tó ò bá rí ibi lọ padà sílé. ọmọ yẹn ṣàwá torí ó lu ọmọ yẹn pẹ̀lú ọmọ orógùn lọ́jọ́ kan mójú ó ní àwọn ọlọ́mọ yẹn ṣe kún ẹ̀mí ló kàn pé no matter what thank God ó ṣàrí 1 or 2 people èèyàn tí ò mọ̀lú tó ṣàgbà tó jẹ́ lára àwọn tó ń bá ṣe irun tó ń gbà tó ń help ẹ̀ here and there as God will have it ọmọ yẹn ó ti dá wà ń sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ problem ẹ̀ ní sí ni pé tó bá tẹ̀ ní ọ̀tún fẹ́fẹ́ with her age èmi dẹ̀ sọ pé ikú márùn age yẹn age is nothing. Because age tó bá wọlé ìyẹn omi ìpè bóyá age yẹn but to even get her paper is another thing. Trauma tí woman yẹn fi ọmọ yẹn sí kì í ṣe kékeré. Thank God pé ó ti get over it because she lose confidence in herself. They lost but thank God pé at least later ó ti padà ó tó kí gbogbo nǹkan because mo rí pé ẹlòmíì máa exploit ni then kì í ṣe fault most parents because wọ́n wà illiterate wọn mọ bó ṣe ń lọ bí báyìí. Wọn mọ bó ṣe ń lọ bí báyìí èèyàn tí tó ṣe pé ẹjọ́ ń jẹjọ́ mu nílé tó ṣe pé ó wà very good tó ṣe pé because ọmọ yẹn máa ń sọ di ọ̀la pé òun expect pé aunty yẹn lè ever change ó lè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí o can you imagine tó wá dé bí báyìí tó wá di another person entirely so in most cases kì í ṣe fault parents situation Nigeria gan kò help matter. Because mo sọ pé tó bá wà comfortable being the first born ṣé ìyá ẹ̀ náà máa fẹ́ fi lẹ́lẹ̀ nínú pé kó máa bọ̀ wá sí bíbáyìí. Mẹ̀sẹ̀ mímọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí èèyàn bá ṣe láyé èèyàn máa gbà because láti bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ọmọ mẹ́ta wọlé tán ó wá ti ọmọ yẹn ó ti síta ó tiẹ̀ bọ́dà nípa ẹ̀.
Ó ga o, ó ga.
So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ contribute sí nìyẹn o.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni mà.
Kì í ṣe fault àwọn parents.
Okay, not parents' fault.
Àwọn ọmọ ló ń da ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ láàmú.
Okay, not parents' fault. Okay.
Ẹ ṣe gan.
Auntie, God bless you. Thank you for your input. We are on 07908 628240. 07908 628240. We're talking about modern day slavery, how to end it among Nigerians in the diaspora. It's a large problem, it's a global problem, it's an epidemic situation. So we are now looking into it seriously now, and this is a serious matter. If I don't finish up the race today, I'll come back and finish up with a lot of time on it, because we need time to discuss this properly. You know. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for. Hello, ma.
Yes, ma, I can hear you.
Yes, thank you so much for this wonderful work you're doing, ma.
God bless you, ma.
Yes, ma. I just want to put an input into this place.
Okay.
This exactly happened to my brother's wife.
Okay.
And I don't think it's her parents' fault, because the woman that really brought her here is her sister, and she's the firstborn of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she came to her sister back in Nigeria and said, "Oh, I want to bring you to UK to better your life for you." And that one said, the same father, the same mother. So she didn't even think that, oh, this might turn out to be a bad thing, because for her sister to say such a thing and to offer such a thing, she thinks that would be a good, she will have a good life when she comes to UK. And then she was at the age of 17 years thereabout.
Mm.
But her sister, hello, are you listening?
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely.
Hello?
Yeah, carry on, carry on.
Okay, ma. And her sister has a disabled child, so she was using her as like a minder or like a carer. At a point for like a couple of years, she didn't send her to school, and later that lady was, my brother's wife was now telling her sister, "You said he wants to better my life, but you didn't send me to school." And later the sister now sent her to college. And when the sister had all the power to fight for that lady at that time, because the sister has got her own British passport, and so everybody in the family, they all got British passport.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't even cost her that much if she really want to get her sister settled here, but she refused to do that. And later, when the sister realized all that was going on, that her own blood sister couldn't help her, she was just using her like a carer at home, and she ran to a friend's sister, and that one accommodated her. And since then, she has been living her life, and that her sister that brought her here didn't even bother to look for her, didn't even bother to ask after her welfare. So when she now met my brother said they should go to her own sister that brought her here. She now said she didn't go to her because she didn't even know where her sister is at this point. And when she narrated her story, when I came here and she narrated her story to me, I told her that something needs to be done, that if she goes to a lawyer and send her all this story, one way or the other, the lawyer will be of help. But she said because she doesn't want her own sister into problem, because her sister has brought her in this place anyway for slavery. But she said she doesn't want to put her own blood sister into problem. I said, okay, if you don't want to put it's not that you want to put your sister into problem, but your sister has done something that is not right in the first place, and this thing needs to be corrected. Even because I met you like 2 weeks ago, I came into your office now, so I've given her your number that she should get in touch with you. That if she doesn't really want to come herself, I can follow her to you. If you spent like 11 or 12 to 13 years in this country, and she still has been immigrant. And see what our own blood sister has done to her. So I don't really know who to trust. When you say you are going to Nigeria to offer her to bring someone here, who should we trust now? The same father, the same mother that has done this to our own blood sister.
It's a shame.
So that is just my input now.
Thank you, madam, for your contribution. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
For your help and support always for this wonderful program. May God continue to be with you.
Amen. Amen,
May
ma'am.
God continue to strengthen you and enlarge your posts.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Bless you. Bye. Hello. Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm just calling because I was in bed and I stumbled across your program. And 5 minutes into the program, I just Just saying this so that people listening can understand that. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to say this happened to me. I was 15 in SS3, going to SS3 when my mother came in. And can I speak in Yoruba?
Yes, please, if you want to.
Then my mom came, I'm just saying, in case I got distracted and I start speaking in Yoruba. And my mom came in and my mom said, Afo. And they called my name and they said that, oh, Auntie Ponwapo Femi Milosivo Nyebo. I'm like, really? Even though we are not rich, but at the same time, we are not that poor. I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
So
yes, I do.
then I said, this auntie want to take you to London. I said, how do you know this auntie? She said, is a sister to somebody. They described how the woman was known to. I said, okay. And I said, okay, then I was 15. I just forgot about it. Continue. 3 weeks down the line, 3 months, and there's this auntie. I think auntie my young man 50 almost sorry passport here. So the woman now said, okay, come, let me take you. Try not to cry. I'm sorry.
Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Please don't cry.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Please don't cry.
Anyway, they got me into the country. That lady used her daughter's details to get me into the country. And but everything was okay. I met the lady I was staying with. Very lovely, very pleasant. I can't lie. She was heavily pregnant. What they said to my mom is that this girl is very brilliant. To continue education at the same time. I'm a helpful auntie. I said, okay, but things were okay. The auntie was good to me, I can't lie. And then things started happening. She put me to the room that I'll be staying, introduced someone, see me, very pleasant boy. I was okay. A week, 2, 3, what's going on? Education, I'm a very, very iPad girl. I want to go to school. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a midwife. You understand? That's the plan for Nigeria. Dream about going to school, about taking my parents out of poverty and all that. So,
Carry on.
go to school. Now, Auntie said, I lose phone. And with this mighty slap in my head, when you are not permitted to go out, you are to stay indoor. All you do is look after my children.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, okay. Then phone or two are readily available. Like you can contact your parents and now. There's no means to contact my parents. They don't have phone. The only way you can contact them is call one call center that will now go and fetch my parents from far. By then, Gomi Umoba Shimpe Nigeria, and the purposely kept me from knowing how to call Nigeria. So that's how I began my journey. Slave, look after the children, look after the parents. I was 15. My birthday, I did my 16th birthday in this country. I was 15 then. Then fast forward about 3 months later, Auntie Yellow, she labor, you know what was going on. She was pregnant, then she went into the what she did was your wife said, I want to see the by you. When you continue, and then she said me I was in the bathroom. The next thing I know is Uncle was very older than me. I was 15. I bet that I was washing the bathroom. And I'm like, what? I didn't know what was going on. What was going on? To cut the long story short, that's how this man abused me. And that's the beginning of so many abuse. It went on for so many years. Before, I'm just saying that sometimes it's not the parents' fault. Because my mom, she's a good mom. And but unfortunately, we are in a not good position, and this person come and tell you all these wonderful things that will happen to your daughter. I think you understand what I'm saying.
I do.
It will get you. It will take away poverty. It will better your life. And we all know the way Bosheman London back home. So I think my mom did it out of love. But when I got here, it was another story entirely. The abuse went on for a long time, but I pick up courage to tell somebody that's like an auntie to me, tó mọ̀ mi bá kọ, wọ́n fọwọ́ bò mí lẹ́nu pé tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀, ilé wọn máa dàrú pé kí n dákẹ́. So the abuse went on. After a few years, mo keep courage láti sọ fún ìyàwó. Ìyàwó náà kick against it, said I'm a liar. You understand what I'm trying to say is that he's painful. And people don't understand. I want in life. I was a brilliant student. I was doing well. But for years, I'm also growing up in your early age, young brain, you man sharp on. But because they took me out of school, law school, but I finally come out of this ordeal. Stage 2 came in life. I'm like 10 years behind with my peers. I think you understand. Education-wise, I couldn't go to school. Going back to school, when they tested me in English and maths, they had to put me back to secondary school. Timothy thought he stopped me from going. And obviously, me will give up and just keep striving to be better in life and not let the situation weigh me down. But I said, it's really, really painful.
Is it possible to give out the name of the person because you're not with them anymore?
I'm not with them anymore. To God be the glory. I'm a mother myself now. I'm married to a fantastic man.
Thank God for your life.
Who tried me so hard and helped me, but it's just that who break me a lot.
But how do you manage to cope with sex life then? If you have gone through all that.
That is what I'm saying. It's hard.
I know it can be because a lot of people have come to me on this matter.
I don't trust anyone. If someone come to me now, the first thing tomorrow, that's the first thing. And I just have to keep managing myself. But between that thing will break me. That will try to damage me. But with God, I'm not allowing it. But I still have a moment that mobile joko. All I do is cry. All I do is cry. Because the abuse was so bad. And I came here as a virgin, as innocent girl. He took away everything.
So he took your virginity?
Yeah, he took away everything. I was young. I was 15. I was still living the life.
This is
I'm just letting you know that it's real. If anyone listening to this, please, if you know any family back home, don't let them bring your daughter. Don't let them bring your child.
That is fine, sister. Your number is a private number. How do I get back to you on this matter? We need to go.
I will call you direct after this.
You will call me after when I finish program.
Yes.
Because you are using a private number now. This is saddening. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And the husband is Nigeria and the wife is Nigeria.
Yeah, they're both Nigerian. Yeah, they touch me. I'm not even allowed to. The only thing I do, they like, is to throw the bin out. I pick up a party and they need somebody to look after the children. They take me. But after that, I love friends, no confidence, no phone, nothing. But then phone with 31 week was in Nigeria, and I
will keep in touch. Definitely. I will. I want you to call me back after this program, please. Please, I'm begging you.
Yes,
please.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God! Please don't cry. Please don't cry. But I want you to call me back.
It's just that, like I said, as soon as I was on my iPad and I struggled to, I just break down. The memory just everything flowed back. I'm good now. Like I said, I'm married to a good man, a very good man.
Thank God for that.
He has a good job.
You see, this is the thing about God. God does not do things without reasons. God will definitely reward back.
My husband would tell me that, why do you think God compensated you this much? And I can't lie, God has been good, has been faithful. I think this man is good. So and past for me, he was there for me. So I thank God for that. It's real.
It's real. Thank you.
Know any family back home, please don't let them send your children. Please. I'm not blaming my mom, but it hurts a lot. I can't lie. It hurts.
Sorry, sister. We need to talk after this and probably see you one-to-one and talk to you.
Thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
Please be strong more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Fine.
The world is listening and they love you. Thank you. It's real. It is very real. It's not fake. It's sad. Tears. Crying here. So sad. It's real. Really touching. It's really, really, really touching. It's really touching. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Right, okay, okay. I'll be finished right now. It's real. We're going to shut this now, and I'll be back again to continue this program. I will definitely come back to continue the part 2. But that woman's story is touching. But we were coming back on the same topic again today. We will be back. We haven't finished. We just started. It's the starting point. That last caller made it to be the starting point of the program today. I'll be right back.